another video in my wedding series, and I'm really excited to share this video with you. I am actually pre-filming it because, as you can probably tell from the title, this is going to be a walkthrough of my Will You Be My Bridesmaids boxes. And so I wanted to get it filmed before I gave them to my bridesmaids, but obviously I can't put this video up before I actually give them their boxes because I still want them to be a surprise. And so yeah, like I said, I'm pre-filming this, so this will be going live once I've asked them and they hopefully accept. Okay, so I have two types of boxes to show you guys today. The first is like this little square one, and this is for my maid of honor, and then the second kind of box looks like this, and these are for my bridesmaids. I'm gonna have 3 girls total, so there's 2 of the like large rectangular boxes, and then 1 of the polka dot boxes, like I said, for my maid of honor. So for the purposes of this video, the boxes are mostly assembled, but they are not, like, there's a few final things that I need to do. I got some tissue paper to, like, you know, kind of crumple up and stick in there to make all the stuff look nice and presentable, and I don't want to like put that in there yet because I don't want it to get, you know, like kind of crumpled and ruined as I'm making this video, because I want it to still look very, you know, like nice and how I want it to look when I give it to them. So yeah, for now all this stuff is just kind of going to be in the boxes, and I will insert a quick clip of how they end up looking once I have like the tissue paper all in there and it's kind of like laid out nicely and presentable, so that you guys can see what it looks like when it's all said and done. And I'm also going to have a ton of like pictures and stuff in the coordinating blog post for this video, because honestly I'm super proud of myself for how these turned out. They're like exactly what I was imagining, and yeah, so I will be taking tons of pictures to show you guys how it looks when they are all finalized and ready to go out. But in this video, I pretty much just kind of wanted to show you what I did for the boxes, what went into them, and give you a little bit of information about the more like DIY aspects of these bridesmaids boxes. So yeah, without further ado, let's open them up. Okay, so the boxes themselves I got from Target. They're from like the Spritz line that they have, and it's like I found them in their like gift wrapping aisle, and that's actually where I got a couple of the things for these boxes. I picked up the mint and white tissue paper from there as well. And so on the inside of the boxes, I knew the first thing that I wanted to do was actually personalize it to make them, you know, a Will You Be My Bridesmaids box. And so I designed a little printout in Pages, and I am so happy with how it turned out. I used an inspiration picture from Pinterest. I'll leave that link in the description box if you guys are interested in, you know, that. But yeah, this is what I used, and so I did a delicate mint frame around the whole square, and then for my Maid of Honor's box, it says, you know, Be My Maid of Honor. And then for the bridesmaids boxes, well, it's actually, there's 2 different versions. So this one says, Will You Be Our Bridesmaid? Because one of the bridesmaids is both a friend of Melissa and mine, and so it's kind of like we both want her to be a bridesmaid, but she'll be doing kind of like the girly stuff with the bridesmaids as opposed to doing like the groomsmen stuff with Melissa's escorts. And so yeah, so this one says, Will You Be Our Bridesmaid? And then the last one that's going to my sister, actually, it just says, Will You Be My Bridesmaid? So that's what the inside lids look like. And the contents of each box are identical for, you know, all 3 of them. I just wanted to do kind of a little fun extra something for the Maid of Honor, which is why I decided to do the polka dot box. But yeah, I'm going to be going through this box for the video to show you guys what goes in each box. Okay, so the very first thing I picked up for each box is a tiny little wooden letter of the first letter of each girl's name. And what I'm planning on doing is I have some just regular thick ribbon that I'm going to tie in a bow around the outside of each box, and then I'm going to attach this cute little letter to the ribbon just to kind of like personalize the outside of the box and make it look really nice. I'll also insert a clip of the boxes like kind of all tied up into the video right here so you guys can see what it ends up looking like. But yeah, so I got that. And again, these were also from that like Spritz line at Target, and I believe the little letters were only $1, which is like a great deal. And I thought they'd be really cute. I will be cutting off like the twine that came with the letter just because it doesn't really match with my theme. So I kind of did the boxes in the colors of our wedding. So there's a lot of gold and white and then little hints of mint with the items. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And you know, the twine, I'm not really doing a rustic style wedding, even though it's really popular nowadays. So yeah, I won't be including the twine. I'll probably just slip the letter directly onto the ribbon as I tie the bow. And next up, I included a tiny little adorable bottle of Prosecco in each girl's box. I honestly went with these bottles because, first of all, I have tried them before and I personally like it, so I know I'm not buying them like something that doesn't taste good. But also, I mean, it's gold, and so it kind of matched the boxes, and I thought that was really fun. And it's like a really cute little like ribbed bottle. I don't know, I just thought that was fun. And the Prosecco kind of goes with the like celebratory mood of a Will You Be My Bridesmaids box. It's kind of like, you know, bubbly, and so yeah, I thought that'd be fun to include for the girls. And the next thing I included was they each got a little Essie nail polish in the color Mint Candy Apple, and I was actually super lucky. I was a little afraid when I walked into the nail polish aisle because like the entire wall of nail polishes looked like completely picked over, and so I got there, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to find a color in like the mint that I want it to be, but there were exactly 3 of these nail polishes left, so the exact number that I needed in like the perfect shade of mint, and so it was so perfect. So I'm really happy I got these, and so yeah, each girl will get a mint nail polish. Okay, and the next thing I put in each box is a tiny little like packet of paint chips in the colors that we will be doing for our wedding, so that the girls can kind of get a sense of the colors for our wedding. I don't know, I saw that in a bunch of other like bridesmaids boxes on Pinterest and stuff, and I thought that was a really good idea. And so yeah, like you guys probably know if you've already been watching my like wedding updates videos, we are doing a mint, white, gray, and gold theme for our wedding. And so they didn't, I mean, this isn't exactly gold, it's like a, you know, brown beige thing, but it was the closest they had in like the paint chips. And so honestly, I'm not too worried about it because like it kind of gets the point across and I can just tell them that it's gold. So yeah, I have that, and basically I just used a little hole punch to punch a hole in the corner of each, and then I tied it off with a string of embroidery thread and just tied it in a pretty little knot. So there's that. Next up, we have a little packet of detail cards, and so I actually made an extra one of these so that I could kind of like take it apart and show you guys in the video, because I don't want to, you know, like untie and retie any of the actual little packets of cards that are going in the boxes. I don't know, anyways. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Again, I tied it around with the embroidery thread that I used for the paint chip colors. Okay, and so I'm just kind of realizing that these cards have some personal information on them, and so I'm going to kind of tell you briefly what's on each page, but I will leave an edited picture of each card in the blog post with like the, you know, important information blurred out. But yeah, so the first page I have a list of the girls, and so I have everyone's name, phone number, and their like title, I guess, for the wedding. So if they're, you know, bridesmaid, maid of honor, whatever. And I just thought it would be really nice for everyone to kind of like know, none of my bridesmaids really know each other, and so just to kind of let everyone know who the bridesmaids will be. And yeah, since we'll be going, you know, dress shopping and doing other wedding stuff together, I thought it was kind of nice to let everyone know who the other bridesmaids are when they got their boxes. The next card has basic information about the wedding, and so it basically just says, you know, where the wedding will be and what the wedding date is, which, you know, is crucial information for a bridesmaid to know. And then the next page I can actually show you. So this is the attire, and so it's kind of giving them a brief outline of what I'm thinking for their outfits so far. And so all of this is kind of subject to change because I want all of my bridesmaids kind of like input and make sure they're comfortable with what I pick. But there are a few things I know I already feel kind of strongly about. Like I know I want floor length gowns for them, and instead of like, you know, cocktail dress length. And so yeah, I thought this card was just kind of a nice idea to give them a basic idea of what I'm thinking for their outfits for the day of. And the last card is, it says your role, and then it just kind of has a bunch of fun sayings to kind of like, I mean, it's just kind of a generic, this is what bridesmaids do cards, but I saw it on some other bridesmaids boxes and I thought it was cute. And so it says things, you know, like stand by my side on my big day, join me at the bridal and other parties, help me plan my dream wedding, and just, you know, like cutesy stuff like that. I don't know. So yeah, those are what those little detail cards say. And like I said, I will leave a close-up picture in the coordinating blog post for this video so you can really get a closer look at them. And then the last big item in each box is I got these little personalized jewelry trays, and these actually came from the Knot Shop, and they're just these really nice white faux leather little jewelry trays, and they have these like snap closures to kind of give it a little like flair on the edges, and then it is personalized with each girl's first and last initial in gold foil right in the center. And I fell in love with these. I think they are so beautiful, and I'm so excited to give these to the girls in their boxes. Like I said, I got these from the Knots like gift shop, and honestly I was really pleasantly surprised at how affordable like these monogrammed, like all of their items in their shop are very affordable, and most of them are monogrammable. And so yeah, if you are making bridesmaids boxes, I would highly recommend going to check these out because they have a ton of different options, and it's very affordable to kind of get a personalized gift for your bridesmaids. And so that's kind of the last big thing, but I also got a couple little candies to slip in. I got these mint gumballs. Again, they were in like that little gift wrapping aisle at Target, and I just saw them and they were mint, and so I thought I'd grab them. And I thought they'd be cute to kind of like sprinkle around in there, and they match the colors. And then I got a thing of Ghirardelli caramel chocolate squares because they have, you know, gold wrapping, and so it goes with the theme, and what girl doesn't love getting chocolate? So yeah, so I'll throw, you know, a couple of the gumballs and a couple of these in each girl's box, just to kind of have something sweet to munch on. And yeah, so that finishes up my little tour of my Bridesmaids boxes. I hope you guys really liked getting a peek at them. I had so much fun putting these together, and I cannot wait to give my girls their boxes. I put so much work into these, and I really hope they like them. And I hope this could give you some ideas if you're putting together some Bridesmaids boxes of your own. I will also leave links for as many things as I can that I included in the box in the coordinating blog post, because I did try and be very cost conscious when putting these together. Since I have, you know, 3 bridesmaids, every item I chose I would have to buy, you know, 3 of, and so I wanted to keep things pretty reasonable. Like I said, I tried to DIY as much as I could, like the little detail cards and the, you know, paint chip wedding colors things. So yeah, if you're looking for some affordable ideas for Will You Be My Bridesmaids boxes, I hope I could give you some ideas. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!